Hi guys, it's Kaylee and I just wanted to give you a quick review of the Lime Crime Unicorn hair dye, which I guess Lime Crime recently came out with, and being a hair dye enthusiast, I guess you could say, I really wanted to try it out. So a few things. This is a recent hair dye line that Lime Crime came out with. It is called Unicorn Hair. And I bought the shade Pony, which is their only kind of purple, like true purple shade. And these come in a variety of colors, which are really cool. They have darker shades like this one that are like a traditional hair dye, and then they have like, I think they're called tints, which are more pastel colors, and you have to use them on very lightened hair, like level 9 or 10 hair, to like really get an effect, you know, from them. So, you know, be aware of that if you do decide to buy from them. Make sure, you know, double check if the color you're looking at is a regular hair color or if it is a tint. Now these are kind of expensive. This is 6.76 fluid ounces, and I believe it was somewhere like in the neighborhood of like $16.99 or whatever. I'll put up the price somewhere. I typically buy Arctic Fox hair color, which is 8 fluid ounces, and this huge bottle is $13.99, so it's about $3 cheaper. So I'll go through some of the things that I liked about this hair dye. I love the packaging. It's very cute. I love the holographic lettering and everything. Of course, Lime Crime always kills it on its packaging, I feel like. You have the little unicorn logo lid. And I love the way this stuff smells. It's very hard. I can't pinpoint exactly what it smells like, especially when I was like putting it in my hair. I smelled it really strong. It smells like vanilla, or maybe like vanilla cake, if that makes sense. It's like a very unusual scent for a hair dye, which is cool. I appreciated it. Now for how the product actually worked, I didn't completely, just as a disclaimer, I didn't completely bleach my hair or anything and start from scratch. As most of you, if anyone who watches me knows, I've been doing my hair purple for, I think, about 3 years now. And in between I've done some other colors like silver and red, but in general I've been doing the purple for a very long time. So I tend to just let my hair fade as much as possible till it gets like a very like almost pinkish tone, and then I will re-dye it purple. And that's sort of what I did with this. But after I was done dyeing, this is not the color I ended up with, just to be clear. This is not my results from this. This is actually me re-dyeing over these results with my standard old Arctic Fox Purple Rain, which is my favorite dye I've tried so far and still remains my favorite, because I didn't really notice a difference after this. Like, my hair was super faded, and like I said, it was more of a pinky color, and after using this, my hair looked exactly the same. It just looked as faded. It was still pinkish. It wasn't very purple. Like, if you look at this, I don't know if it's the color I chose. Maybe this is it is a pink-based purple. But if you look at the bottle, it's very purple. It matches this shade very well, but I don't know. It's like after I left it in for like an hour or two and then rinsed it out, which is standard for me, and yeah, it came out very faded and pinky. I'll post some pictures of my actual results after I dyed my hair, and I was ultimately just really disappointed and ended up, like I said, just dyeing my hair again with Arctic Fox because I know it works and gives me the results I want. So, would I recommend this? It's hard to say because I haven't tried any of the other colors, and from different reviews and stuff I've read, your results kind of depend on the color you get and whether you use like a traditional dye or a tint. But ultimately I'd say just skip it, and if your hair color is the color you want is available in some other dye, like, again, I absolutely love Arctic Fox. Their stuff is great. It's cheaper. They have a variety of colors. They also have pastel colors now too. And other dyes I've used in the past that I like, Splat is really good, although it does run everywhere and get all over your pillows and everything. But yeah, ultimately I would just say skip the Lime Crime. I've noticed, I couldn't really notice this personally because my hair was pretty much the same exact color it was before I started. It just looked like this color but really faded after like 2 months. But I noticed in a lot of other reviews that I read that people said that this washed out of their hair almost instantly, like it didn't last long at all. So it might be something to consider if you just want, you know, a very temporary hair color over the summer or something. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below what you think if you've tried out the Lime Crime Unicorn Hair Dye, and if there's any other dyes or anything out there you'd like me to try and review for you guys. And if you haven't already and you'd like to, please feel free to subscribe and become a member of my coven of beautiful spoopies. And as always, guys, remember that you are beautiful just the way you are, and to always be yourself. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!